to Gordon Guitar. I found a song here which I can play all day long, and it's Magixx All Over. So wonderful song here, and cool with this simple notes you want to highlight here, and still keep it pretty simple with the chord incorporation and everything. So that's great. Enough with the talk, let's start this one up. We have the capo set here on the 6th fret. It's high up there because all of the high notes we want to fit into the strumming, so that's the reason. So capo on 6, and let's go over the chords like we usually do. So we have 5 different chords. So the first one will be A minor. So that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. Next chord will be G. So that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. Then we have C. That is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. The 4th chord will be D minor. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 1st E. And the final chord, F major 7, we have 2 different grips for it. So the first one will be this standard shorter version of F major, and that will be 3rd on D, 2nd on G, 1st B, and open E. So that's the first F major 7 standard grip, and the next one will be used later on in the chord progression, because it will be 2 rounds of it. I will explain that pretty soon. Anyway, it's like this because we want the high notes up here. So the grip will be like this: 3rd on D, 5th on G, and with this 5th on G, which you're using here, preferably with your ring finger, you mute the next string, which will be the B string. So you just lean it on top of the B string, so it gets muted. We don't want that sound from it. And then you have the final 5th on the E. So 3rd D, 5th G, muted B, and 5th E. All right, so that's the second grip for this F major 7, and that's the chord, guys. All right, so we have, like I said, one chord progression, but it will have different notes to emphasize depending on if it's the first or the second round. So it's a total of 2 rounds, you can say, and some differences there in the end of each and every round. So it goes from A minor to G to C, then D minor, C, and F major 7. So that's the chord progression, all right? So the first round, we will first learn the strumming pattern for this, and then we'll go over the rounds, okay? So first, the strumming pattern, and it will be one basic strumming pattern, and we will have to use parts from it when we go through the different chords there. But the basic strumming pattern for this will be down, up, clap, down. All right, so if you grab the first chord, which will be the A minor, one round will sound like this. Okay, so down, up, clap, down. Down, up, clap, down. A couple of rounds of it will be like this, so you get the rhythm. So now we're ready for the first round, and yeah, first I'm gonna take you through this and with these chords and everything I'm gonna talk about. We have these notes. It's kind of a melody built in, so just simple single notes we want to highlight. So I'm gonna mention them when I mention the chord. So the first chord will be A minor. We'll have one full strumming round of it. And the note you want to emphasize here will be the first fret B string, all right? So you're holding that from the chord. So one full on A minor. Then you go to G and just play one down of it. And the note you want to emphasize here will be the third fret B string. That's where the melody goes. So try to get one down and stop and land on the B string. That will highlight that note. So like this. And then you switch chord to C. You're just gonna play one down first. And here you want to emphasize the open E string. This one, okay? So one down on C. And then you're gonna play 2 full strumming rounds of C. All right, so we can stop there. And now we're about half into this first round. So just to repeat this, 1 full strumming round of A minor with the first fret B string, which you want to highlight. So then 1 down on G, emphasize the 3rd fret B string. This one. And then you play 1 down on C, highlight the open E string. And then you play 2 full strum rounds of C. Okay, so it sounds like this. We move on here with the D minor, 1 full strum round. Here you want to emphasize the 1st fret E string, this one. So then you switch back to C and play just 1 down. You want to emphasize the open E, this one. So 1 down on C. And then you switch to the F major 7, play 1 down first. And on that 1 down, you want to emphasize the 1st fret B string, this one. So, and then you end with 2 full strumming rounds of still F major 7. And that ends the first round. All right, so just to repeat the second part, it was D minor, 1 full strumming round with 1st fret E string emphasized. Then you switch to C and emphasize the open E string, just 1 down first. And then you go to the F major 7, 1 down of it, emphasize the 1st fret B string, this one. And then you fulfill it with 2 full strumming rounds of still F major 7. All right, so that is the first round, and it's pretty much the whole song here. Not that much changes for the second round. I will come to that pretty soon, but first I want to play it for you so you get the concept here of how it sounds together, everything. I'm going to try to take it down a little bit in tempo. It's hard sometimes to do that, but we'll try. So let's go. So that's the first round. The second round, you will start in the same way and you will play in the same way till you finished the D minor part. So everything starts in the same way. I'm going to take you through that. A minor, G, C, and D minor. So far everything the same in the second round. Now comes the changes. When you go to C, now you're gonna play the C, but you're gonna add the 3rd fret E string. Okay, and that is the note you want to emphasize. You play just 1 down of it. And then you finish off with the F major 7. And what you do now, you go to this strange grip here, part of this F major 7 grip, you can say, and play first just 1 down. Emphasize the 5th fret E string, this one. And then you fulfill with 2 full strumming rounds of still the same grip. And that's it. That's how the second round ends. So to emphasize these notes here, really stay on top of this E string. That's the key here. So the difference here between the first and the second round starts when you finish off the D minor and go over to the C. From the C now in the second round, you emphasize the 3rd fret E string now instead of the open E string in the first round. Just play 1 down, and then you finish off with this F major grip, play first 1 down, and then you end with 2 full strum rounds. So that is how the song goes through the entire song. I'm gonna give you a full round now. That means 2 rounds of it, and you will hear the full in standard tempo. Let's go. Sorry, I took off a little bit there and played more than just 1 round. Sorry for that. That's why the song is so addictive. Nice and very clean and all that good thing to play, actually. So give it a try, guys. Magixx all over, and I hope this one helps. So if it did, please thumb up and leave me a comment. Till next time, guys. Play tuned.